Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hypnospace Outlaw, where things have taken a couple of turns at this point. I'm really into this, by the way. I hope everybody else is having as good a time as I am. This has not quite been what I thought it was. So we got an email at the end of last episode that I didn't look at because we were already doing the outro. It looks like it is... Okay, it's like a message thread. We got CC'd in on a message thread. So Chelsea, which is to say Samantha, sends, "Hello Tamara, I'm excited that we have another new member, but like everyone else, but I realize Artie did this somewhat independently. Can we just bring folks into the core team anytime we want going forward?" So yeah, Samantha trying to bring up the idea gently without actually saying it, that maybe, hey, this shouldn't be how it works. You don't have to worry about my authority being leapfrogged. Artie cleared it with me before bringing Dylan on board. Right, because Tamara doesn't have any reason not to trust Dylan, right? Actually, my speaking to Dylan about SB joining and our new potential to access the Merchant Soft intranet seemed to play a major part in his coming aboard. Yeah, I bet it did. That said, if there's any issue at all with anything, say a new recruit, please let me know. Direct messages, smoke signals, anyone is free to talk to me through whatever they're comfortable with at any time. But we can't, at this point, say anything about Dylan without tipping Dylan off that we have some idea that there's a good reason he shouldn't be here, right? Oh no, nothing like that. Just checking how things are supposed to work for people like that internally and going forward. Yep, trying to probe the subject as carefully as possible. Well, we have a bunch of stuff to do still. So... Let's go back to the Lost and Found. I mean, I know, I've been here a billion times. I'm not going to look at this thing and suddenly see something we missed, right? But, just to make absolutely certain, any information we can find on what may have happened to cause his disappearance. All they know is that he was using Hypnospace frequently at the time, and was communicating frequently with a rich guy who was going to help him fund some sort of sea voyage. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about this. Like, it sure seems like we've found that information. Alright, we tried looking for Roddy's early test pet, we kind of came up against a wall on that. What about this? The weird secret eye cult. Could be misremembering, but I think I remember all kinds of pages with a strange Egyptian eye on them. We definitely did see one at some point. I think I remember I made a Sobek joke. Pretty sure even Adrian Merchant had that symbol somewhere. Alright, well, let's start there. Can we find out what that's all about? Let's go Adrian. And then pop back to the real Hypnospace. Things have never been realer than they were on Hypnospace. Oh my god. Yeah, we want Adrian's Hypnospace page. Boy, we never did visit this page, did we? Bobson Dugnut? Wasn't that guy on a Japanese baseball team in the 80s? Adrian Merchant, the entrepreneur, and Dylan Merchant, the barely-out-of-school whiz kid, made waves in the tech world with the launch of NetSettler in January 1997. Oh, I don't think I knew that they were behind NetSettler. In October 1997, the Consumer Neurotechnology Research Foundation, in collaboration with the Merchant brothers, wowed the world with an press conference demonstrating their market-ready sleep-time computing technology. Hypnospace was released to the public 1 year later. I will say, like, I get what they're going for with the frequent misspellings and everything, but it definitely causes some problems for me personally with my habit of accidentally not reading words correctly or reading them in the wrong order, because every time a screw-up comes out of my mouth, I'm never sure if it's me or them. So Adrian is the business-minded guy. Dylan created Hypnospace. Artie Dispenza, right, was on the team. He's the designer/marketing visionary. Apparently, the Chowder Man was a creative contributor, officially credited. Alright, does Bobson Dugnut really have a... Okay. That's weird. If we go back in time... Okay, Roddy Wall was right. That is a strange change to be made. between November 26th and December 31st, right? Well, whatever. I guess let's stay focused for the moment. The thing I'm, like, uniquely terrible at. Like to contact me, please look me up in the white pages or swing by our office. Okay, that's not very helpful. And that page has probably looked the same forever. It sure doesn't seem like his page does have any kind of creepy eye on it anywhere. And I mean, if we click this, it's just going to take us right here. Was that page in the Lost and Found maybe a little bit confused? Sorry, that's not the button I want. Stamps. Am I a little confused? Did I go to the wrong place? Pretty sure even Adrian Merchant... Adrian Merchant had that symbol somewhere. Not necessarily on his page. Just somewhere. Well, shoot. I don't remember where it was at all. Okay, you know what we might do then? Instead of trying to track down any more Lost and Found stuff, let's move on with Samantha's secret mission. Actually, there's one more thing I want to chase down before we even get to that. Let's head back to December 31st. Go to Minx's page and, like, try loading it up in safe mode. Generally just mess around with it. I want to see if we can actually get access to the login link. I don't think that we will know what to do with it, but we can figure out how to... If we can figure out how to see it, I'd really like that. Okay, so loading it in safe mode didn't do anything. All decisions are made by committee. So this thing, it was something about not being able to... Don't worry about it because they're not going to be able to afford the software anyway, right? I kind of thought maybe that was referring to the expensive HypnoCure, the expensive version of HypnoCure. But... What is page text glitch? Wait, what is page text glitch? I tried to move it onto my other monitor because I am dumb. Well, it doesn't seem to have done anything. Nope, never mind. Had some effect. And I mean, this isn't gonna help. Yeah. Festering orifice never helped anybody. Well, we're certainly not unquarantining Wave Hello, so we still don't really know what's going on here. Can I reload the page, please? This is the thing that's gonna... Oh! Hey, the link was briefly active. Hold on, let's see if I can click on that fast enough. We definitely got a mouse over box there for a second. Okay, it turns out you can just click fast enough. Unfortunately, I have no idea what the password is, but now we at least have a way of accessing it. That's probably not intended, but I'm absolutely cool with taking advantage of it. But I just don't have any idea. And we never figured out who Minx was, right? Maybe I'm stupid and Minx is Tim, and I just never like put two and two together here. No, there was a message from Tim to Minx, right, about Tim wanted in, but he had something valuable, and he wanted in exchange for letting Minx know about it or something. I think that was Tim. Okay, let's go look at exactly what Chelsea, or what Samantha's request was. Okay, I remember Dylan having an anxiety attack over a security breach right before Y2K, so maybe look underground. I mean, actually, getting into this whatever it is that's run by committee, this login page, is probably directly relevant to our goal. So I guess let's keep examining. So we know that this never looked any different, right? Did I get here on November 5th? Yes, I had been here on November 5th. See, here's a problem. There's an awful lot of internet to have to scour for clues at this point. This is gonna be the only page. Oh my god. So slow. Why does it feel slower? Alright, how did we find out about Minx's thing? We found out about Minx's thing through True Tranquility. That was where we first saw the word Minx. But I mean, I feel like I know all there is to know at True Tranquility. I don't think we're going to get any new information there. You know, I feel like we didn't ever actually solve whatever that riddle was. The one that mentioned the fleshy chunks? Like, obviously, the part that was specifically about the fleshy chunks was just giving us the password, or was giving us the tag to search, the Son of Tim thing. But there was other stuff on that page, right? Other stuff that I, like, never really made sense of. So hold on, what about that? Let's go over to there. Yes, the Orifice Guide, of course. Out of curiosity, did this ever look any different? For some reason, the December version of it actually is formatted differently. Oh, that's right, there's just like a bunch of visual noise and then people trying to be spooky down here, right? Yeah. It's weird that this is formatted differently on the last date. Although, actually, this is something that people who didn't grow up with the early internet might not be aware of, because I think browsers have mostly been standards compliant, or pretty standards compliant for a long time. I guess I don't use Edge, or I haven't used Internet Explorer in a long time, so maybe it's still not good, as it was not in the old days. But it used to be the case that it was very common for different browsers to render pages extremely differently, and then sometimes, like, your browser coders would update the browser, and it would suddenly just render stuff in a way different way. Back in the bad old days of Netscape Navigator and everything, Internet Explorer was definitely the worst culprit. There, it's like they had no respect for the standards. They were just going to do whatever they were going to do, and they expected the rest of the internet to adjust, which I guess in some ways it kind of did. Okay, so we know about the fleshy chunks and the code and everything. I guess the second moon thing is just a reference to True Tranquility. No, I guess this is... Yeah, I guess we did solve all of this. Never mind. What is Visual Wizard Eagle? Why did I say this? Oh, dear. The visual. Yeah, weird. What does this look like if I unquarantine the text glitch thing? I wonder if it just, like, unglitches it? Nope. Nope, not actually helpful. Yeah, I remember now why I bookmarked this, because I just thought it was really strange. Alright, what else do I have saved here? Of course, the pet thing, the beef brain thing. I thought the beef brain thing might be important. Maybe we should just start digging around on Flis? Yeah, let's go to Tim's Flis. How about that? Maybe that'll be a good way to start. I need Tim's brain band ID. That's not the button, this is the button. And that is the kind of thing that maybe I want to make a note of. Seems like it could be important. Oops, well that's not... Control-Z does not work, in fact. Apparently if you double-click on the note, it just deletes everything on it for some reason. Okay. So, 00928A. That's very annoying behavior, by the way. And for everything's undoable and... Ugh. (00928A). I don't remember. Had we looked into Tim's Flis? Buttsdisease.hex, of course. Okay, we are as late as we can be. I mean, I suppose we oughta, you know. It looks like this doesn't change at all. Oh, no, wait. It totally does. Oh, the mind crash thing was all he added. Okay, if you're Minx, chit-chat me, I have something really good, but I want in first, right? I remember that.
Downloading Marshmallow Picture.
And I'm just gonna download all this stuff, right?
Downloading Virusidius.
Virusidius.
Downloading True at Tranquility. Downloading Butts Disease.
So, .hti and .hei, do we actually know what these are? Right, it changes my sort methodology every single time I log out. So some of these are executables. That is a sandwiched file. That's interesting. Okay, one thing at a time. Right, we've seen that before. Make all windows say butts. Fart noises? Recursor, make like 100 pictures appear. That look just like the cursor, so it's hard to know where to click. Yes, that's very funny. Robin.h. Minx will like this. Steal from the rich and give to the poor kind of thing. Also, a nude Professor Helper. Or something with pets? Nude? I mean, I already had a love squid. It doesn't get much nuder than that. Robin.h. Interesting to note that that does not appear in the list here. Okay. Me, Tim, I know this comes off as weird. Okay, so we saw this text, right? Oh no, this is a draft version of the thing, though. This is not what he finally posted. Really missed our conversation. Say it too soft? Maybe take this out before posting, but he didn't, right? We saw this. I was using that chit-chat spying program to watch Merchantsoft's internal conversations, and I think you were totally right about Hypnospace causing your migraines. They seem like they know it's bad for people, but they don't care. Want to move to Cyberworlds, maybe? Have Teentopia reset to normal after she sees this. So this wasn't actually what the bottom part of the message said, was it? I don't think he mentioned the migraines specifically. I think he just said that it seemed like it was unhealthy. Well, I'm pretty curious about this. So, we need another virtual pet. Yeah, I currently have none pets. May I buy pet? I just need any pet. No, this is not useful. The virtual pets really only bring up the guide about them and the project diary? Okay, how about pet singular? Is the problem that my search... Oh no, my search would have... No, it would not have found pet singular. Because it matches my strings within the target strings, not the other way around. Love squid. Turns out we need a new love squid. How in the hell did we get the first one if none of the pet terms lead to a page where you can get one? Okay. Huh, why did they take this page down? Hold on a second. It's already open, what am I doing? Yeah, weird. Why did they take the page down? Let it love you. I would love that. I would love that if it would love me. Love me with your horrible tentacles. It's only like the 10th most upsetting thing that I have said over the course of this series. Okay. So... You. I got you this delicious sandwich. Okay, we don't actually know what that is. So there's no way to make the pet just, like, chill out. I can release it, or it can just live on our desktop forever and make things difficult. Also, it pooped directly into the skull that I set here. Install an all-seeing eye. Okay, well that seems important. You have been blessed with second sight. Huh. The all-seeing eye sees all, so that's pretty neat. I'm assuming we will like want to move it over the the text on the Minx page. All right, hold on a second. There's a lot of stuff open right now. Let's jump to the latest date. back to Minx's page and see what is what here. Does this work? It totally works. Okay. Enter Minx here. Alright, well, hopefully Tim will have... no, Tim wasn't on the inside, right? That's why he needed that message. Oh, wow, Minx looks all messed up. I can't read it. Don't worry about it. You'll never afford the software anyway. Out of curiosity, was there text anywhere else on this page? It doesn't look like it. I do wish that the eye wouldn't blink. It makes me worried that I'm missing things while it's blinking. And we don't necessarily think that there were any other pages where this thing would be necessary, right? Alright, I guess let's... We may not have needed that. We may not have actually gotten anything out of that except the ability to click on the link that we had already figured out how to click on. So if I run this, it's just going to give us butts disease. But I guess we can quarantine it? Let's make sure. I can't launch it from the download manager. Or at all, in fact. I guess they never got it working. Hey there, little buddy. Good squid. Alright, True Tranquility. No, I'm not trying to... Okay, that also doesn't actually run. Well, that was disappointing. Okay, back to his page. My squid just pooped. Doesn't it ever, like, need to sleep? I know what you're saying. It's a virtual pet. Of course it doesn't need to sleep. But also, by that logic, it doesn't need to poop, right? Okay. So we've seen all of this stuff. We don't... I need... Let's get Minx's ID back. Huh. Wait, this page doesn't have an interactable... Well, shoot, how did I get Minx's, How did I get Minx's ID before? I really wish I still had it. I wish that the, You know what? This is very unorthodox. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look at the footage from the beginning of the episode real quick and just, get that number. Okay, well, the good news is, I got it. The bad news is, Minx doesn't even have a Flis space. So, that little detour was for naught. Stupid pooping squid. Alright, so how about we try the Flis spaces of the merchants? Right, because we know that they're not necessarily afraid to, post illegal content on Flis. I do not remember what their things were. At the homepage of Dylan Merchant. What was the secret project? Was it Outlaw? Yeah, this is totally just Outlaw. Okay. 8085D. Very mature. You know he got to choose that too. Alright, so Noise Pusher, we have been here before. But it was during the 26th. We blew up his Glamocaster album. Glamocaster album, still totally available. Just in the past. If you listen to anything enough, it begins to sound good. I can verify for you that this is not true. Well, Adrian's been playing this non-stop. I'm pretty sure he has a crush on the guy. And I actually kind of like it now. It's Earth Haze, so it's cheesy as hell, but I like it. Shut up. Keep this page only within the Flis community. No linking or I'll ban you. Seriously. Well, I mean... None of this is going to actually be meaningful to us, right?
Downloading _sport anthem.
Sport anthem. I mean, we're gonna listen to a little bit of this, right? Let's explore all of the weird music that they made for this game. What about the other one? His page, his ID was like a really, really early one, right? It was all zeros and like a 4, like, and then a D. That's a guess. I should probably just look it up. What if this turns out to be right? It wasn't. Let us temporarily turn off our soundscape, although I do find it very calming. And open up the download manager.
Music file added to Toonbox library.
This winds up pretty slow. Hey, that is what I searched, wasn't it? Yeah. He just didn't have a Flis. I guess that makes sense. He's very like button-up suit and tie. I think our squid just pooped. Oh my god, so many pages. So many windows, rather. He pooped, and then he doesn't have the good sense to move off of it before surfing. Buddy, come here. Come here. Hey. Yes, you're good squid, but you have to get... Okay. Alright, I definitely want to keep looking around Flis. Until we can figure out a way into Minx's sort of secret lair, Flis is the most underground thing we have access to. Who else might have... I mean, in theory, it's at least possible that Tiff had some interactions with Minx, right? I can't think of anyone else that we have any idea... Careful what you shop for, because you just might get it. A new scary. We do love those new scaries. Can never get enough. Alright, Tiff, what is your ID? 17105A. Okay, I was gonna say, I'd be pretty surprised if she didn't have one.
Downloading page. Downloading current shopping.
So these are text files then. She saved a chat log. I definitely am guilty of doing this a couple of times when somebody did something that upset me. Hey Marshall, everything good? I'm working on something now. I just found out how to edit Hypnospace Zone pages. It's so easy, even my grandpa could do it. There's gotta be a better way. I'm not kidding, I took what you said seriously, and I'm making something positive where you help people. I mean, it still has my signature style and everything, but it isn't bad. I think you'll really like it. I don't care about getting into Minx anymore, by the way. They're annoying. Okay, so get this. What if there's like a year 2000 crash? Ah, everything's on fire, ah! But then you get to be the hero of it and stop it. Wait. I scrolled down a little early because I thought it would maybe be like a smooth scroll. We could even pretend you hacked me or something to stop it. I mean, I'm already the villain, right? And you don't want people to think you're involved in illegal stuff. This way you can be the hero. Also, I promise I won't use any more bright flashing colors because I know you have that epilepsy issue. Yeah, that's fairly serious. Anyway, let me know what you think. Well, just don't go overboard. I can't believe it. You're cool with it? Yes. Our son says, Mama, I'm so glad you've come around. That's super creepy, by the way. That is not a cool thing. That was December 14th. This is not useful information. And it's cool as background, but we kind of already understood their relationship. Shopping Spree, a collaboration between Linda and Tiff. You explore a virtual mall by clicking spots on a bird's eye view map. You can encounter scaries randomly by clicking on the various sections of the mall. Also, make some secrets. So Linda is going to draw the mall and the scaries and stuff. Tim, hey, I know you'll probably see it. This is just going to be a scary between me and Linda. Sorry. Also, I will absolutely not answer any more messages if you call me that name. I told you I don't like it already. Yeah, Tim is weirdly overbearing. Not go to prison for 6 years weirdly overbearing, but definitely like a dude that I would be uncomfortable around. Oh, buddy, come on. Come on. We love you and you're very important. Okay. I'm trying to think. Was there any place else that we saw... Any place else that the all-seeing eye might have been useful? I'm trying to think, like, even just pages where we saw a lot of what appeared to be blank space. I can't really think of any. I suppose on Zane's pages there was blank space, right? Because he had that thing where you scroll down a bunch and then he yells at you for scrolling down a bunch. But Zane couldn't even figure out how to get into Flis by himself. There's no way he's associated with Minx. Unless it's all just a very clever cover story. Also, you know what I don't know is what actually happened between Zane and Tim. Because Tim had hacked Zane's page by the end of this, right? No, no more with the seepage sample. Never again. Yeah, right? Didn't we figure out that this was Tim who did this? Yeah, because here's Son of Tim. So... okay, maybe. Give me that eye. No, it doesn't look like anything got put up here. Oh my god, taking care of a squid is a full-time job, man. Okay, well... hitting a bit of a dead end here. So Zane was looking for a Flis invite, but that was in November. Maybe he'd gotten into Flis by now? What was his... 11470A. Because it turns out, oh, no, apparently nobody ever wanted to give him a code. What I was going to say is, it seems like you just have to chit-chat basically anyone who's already in. Seems to be very easy to get in. I couldn't do it because I couldn't chit-chat. Is there a new comic? Does he have a sick new comic? This is just the first page. That's interesting. Where is the... how did we access the second page before? Not that I expect it to be terribly valuable. But, you know, I'm just looking at all the pages that Tim might have hacked. Sandy's humor page. Huh. You know, I don't think we'd ever seen that before. Okay, so Slayer's X2 is, I guess, the only other one. And we probably haven't been here in all of the time periods. Let's just get that archived. Okay, never mind. Apparently we totally had. Alright, let's go look at, I guess, these other comics. Hey, this is just a page we've never been to, so it's probably a good idea. Did we go to Jessica's in the last? Yeah. So, Tiffany, the reason I broke up with Zane is because he's full of himself and uses way too much cheap cologne, and he's lame. Also, seepage sucks. Something by. Interestingly, didn't bother to change the fake status of the fake young lady. And I'm going to assume here... yep, nothing of value. Well, at a little bit of a loss here. Hold on, we have some more music we can put on. Deep Cavern of Peril. That's my favorite kind of deep cavern. Second favorite kind of deep cavern. Okay, so... what leads do we have at all? We know where Minx's is, but we have no idea what the password would be, nor do I really have any idea how I would get the password. Because we don't know anything about the group. The only thing we really know about them is that Tim feels like they helped with True Tranquility. But I think, didn't he say indirect coding helped from Minx? Alright, welcome to my humor page. Get ready to BWL. Who doesn't love Blackwing Lair? I've removed all Gumshoe Gooper images from this page. I do not blame you for just doing your job. My husband was a security officer for many years, and he knew what it was like when people were rotten to him for just doing his duty. Thank you for your service. Okay. Is Detective Frank still okay? He's from the same cartoon, but maybe he isn't popular enough. No, he's not okay, but he's just human Garfield. Not okay in a couple of ways, then. No such thing as a grumpy old man. When you get older, you stop being polite and start being honest. So basically, the idea here is that everyone's always an asshole. It's just when you're younger, you try to at least act a little bit like you aren't one. The natural progression. Oh, check it out, a legitimate Gumshoe Gooper comic. This is... well, it's just high art is what it is. Enjoy, Abby. dumpster is full of smelly trash, just like the name says. You reap what you sow. Okay. Sandy Mason. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm grasping at straws. 15431A. I'd be very surprised. Hey, what a surprise. No luck. So was this... Yeah, we did a search for Zane here. I'm in the last time period. No, I'm in the first time period. I'm very curious what happened that made Tim... Very curious what happened that made Tim want to hack Zane's page. Where does that come from? I will say that this squid is extremely cute. And he really loves it when you rub his... whatever this is called in a squid? His cone? His mighty hat. Oh, right, this is it. Because Corey and Zane both harassed Tiff on Chit Chat. Did Corey get hacked as well? Had we been to Corey's page in this timeline? We had not. Attention Teentopia, this is Corey again. After having a big talk with my parents, I have decided that I must come clean with you all. I did not really have a girlfriend. The page I made was fake. I'm very sorry for being deceptive, and I hope that you will forgive me. The reason I made this page was because I was embarrassed that everyone else on here had a GF, but I did not. Thought it would make me look cool. Well, as you can see now, I was wrong about that. I promised never to lie again on here. My parents have agreed to allow me one more chance to straighten out. So it's back to good old classic Corey with the jokes and the pizza. I am sorry I tried to change who I really am. But it looks like he didn't change any of the rest of this stuff. Okay, so none of that's different. Had we done this in the earlier ones? Okay, I know I'm being a little possibly overdoing it a little bit. Oh hey, look, he hadn't blurred his face out yet in this one. Pizza dance is hilarious. Everyone put this on your page. Pizza dance is stupid. If you still like it, you're probably a 10-year-old. Okay. Interesting that Corey didn't change his status at all over the 2 months that we knew about his page. Okay, he made a page for the fake girlfriend. Didn't he? Jennifer. Did he change her page too? Did he remember to go back and remove the fake page he made for her? Buddy. Are you all blue? Are you very hungry? Is that what's happening here? He is very hungry. How much was it to buy food? I'm wondering if it might be a better move, Hypnocoin-wise, to just release him into the wild. And then buy another new one if we have to. Yeah. If we encounter another sandwich file, we'll just pick up another one. Yes, his happiness is capped by his health, I guess. Go, buddy. Be free. This is a very exploitative system. Alright. We saw her page at some point, didn't we? Because he had figured out how to, He figured out how to fake the headband system the same way Zane did, and we figured it out by looking at the IDs. Or maybe I'm just remembering that we figured out that Zane and his girlfriend were the same person. 13553A. I don't think it's super likely that he was on Flis, but there's at least a chance. Okay. Who else might have had a Flis? Also, did we wring everything of value out of this? You know what? Let's search for Robin. It's interesting that there's a virus idea mentioned in his files that didn't have an associated file itself. Was it the only one? No, we didn't see a file for a started recursor virus either. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I want to check our HypnoCure. No, okay. I was wondering if the Butts disease thing actually did run, but that HypnoCure just immediately quarantined it. But no, it looks like it never ran. How are we going to figure out... Hey, let's try searching around. I'm in December, right? Yeah, okay. Let's try just searching around for some kind of general hacky type keywords. We just need to find something else about Minx. We don't know enough about Minx. Right, there was this page about the password. Maybe this is supposed to be a hint about the password to get into the Minx page, but we'd have to know anything at all about the person behind it first. I wish I could remember how we got this headband ID. I must have known something about him at some point. Boy, we sure have not been to much of Hypnospace. Holy crap. I'm missing a huge amount of stuff. There's a lot going on in this game. Also, I'm actually kind of enjoying this song, but hold on, let me get some silence here. So we were going to use this to get into Sheree's stuff, right? But then we couldn't find the relevant information. Maybe Sheree's page. Did we go to Sheree's page in December? Okay, well, yeah, I remember looking at this. Okay, anything new? Nope. Alright, special friends, Gus's Temple of Serenity. Gus started out as a frequent client, somebody I just scammed the holy hell out of, but has turned out to be a really amazing person. This is where that image was from. Okay, well, I mean, this is on the public Hypnospace, so probably they took the image from here. It does not mean that Dr. Smolderpolder is real. Sheree... How did consultation work? Huh, is she still running the same scam? I mean, obviously, we won't be able to get in now, because this HypnoCoin won't go anywhere, so she's not going to message us a link to anything. Access to my services, please. Chit-chat me. Right, the whole reason I came here was to look at her headband ID. But we're going to check real quick if she has a Flis. I'm guessing no. 12977A. And then we're going to maybe look into this a little bit more. I'm curious what was up on her services page at this point. We definitely still have a link to it in our email. Sheree heals. Consultation price list. Yo, was she back on her Kappa Cash thing? She totally was. HSPD, please. I need to survive. This is the only way I can pay my rent. I paid you good money to be in Hypnospace. I do feel a little bit bad about that, but also maybe she's not even telling the truth? Kind of hard to know. And then by this point, she had removed that message. Okay, well, I guess it's more archiving done. It wasn't actually useful to us, but... The Minx page didn't have any tags except for Minx. Let's go back to True Tranquility. I want to see exactly what that text said. Sandy for leader was renamed Reginald for leader. We all love Sandy and she has helped us so much with her love and support, but now is the time for action. We need a leader with the courage to stand against this attack on our faith and values, and Southern Gent RR is that person. Endorsed by Gumshoe Gooper himself, Here he is walking at Reginald's future inauguration campaign. Parade. Gumshoe Gooper's a time traveler, also a little bit more violent than I would have thought. Sick of being attacked by a snobby 20-year-old sitting in a cushy office building somewhere. Get a life. Come on. You know we're all laying down in a cushy office building somewhere. You know how this technology works. Okay, well, I thought True was going to take us to True Tranquility. I want to see exactly what that page said about Minx. Okay, Tranquility is a tag, True was not. Let's just click through. Oh man, yeah, there's some archiving to do here. Trying to make sure everything gets recorded. Alright, so that's pretty... Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. Minx for indirect coding help. What do you reckon that means, indirect coding help? Okay, I'm going to be suspicious of, like, anywhere that there's a bunch of white space now, or black space, as the case may be. Yeah. He wants in. Tim couldn't get in. We don't know of anyone else who even knew about Minx. Maybe, like... Dylan could have, right? That sounds like the sort of thing that a young WizKid programmer would be into. Huh. Why are there no Hypnos games? It's been over a year since launch. Where are they? Let's take stock of what we know. We know that the Hypnospace headband packs a surprising amount of power for a $500 computer that literally projects images into your sleeping mind. We know that at least a few of the guys who run Merchant Soft are avid gamers. We know that Merchant Soft love money, as evidenced by their pandering to the lowest common denominator in their marketing and advertising. That's me, I'm the lowest common denominator. We know that games make a lot of money. Yep, it's a business that's all upsides, right? So where are the games? To be fair, this isn't only Merchant Soft's problem. Cyberworld's, Hypnospace's fiercest sleep time competitor, is also bereft of games. I can't be alone in thinking that the first sleep time service to capitalize on the hungry horde of gamers is going to completely wipe out the competition. I will give a small amount of credit to Hypnospace for their virtual pets, but those things seem more toy-line. Toy-like, probably, is what they meant. I'm talking a full game experience here. So I guess that's it. Dylan, Adrian, where are the games? Wow, Dylan Merchant sent me this over chit-chat. I've been saying this for years. Unfortunately, it isn't always easy to get the ball rolling on things like this. That said, I can't spill the beans, but do look forward to the Hypnos Year 2000 update. I think you'll be pleased. Well, surprised, more like. Okay, so this page had been here saying exactly this the entire time. Well, that's not directly useful. The Observer. Oscar Sparrow. That name doesn't mean anything to us, right? Well, I mean, as long as we're looking at stuff, 11217A. Okay, you know, I figured person's probably tech savvy. Alright, let's go to Dylan's homepage here. If you're looking for a hot lead on a new Hypnospace game experience, message me as soon as possible. Alright, so Hazopedia is a project he's working on. It's a friendly alternative to Slushmouth's Guide. Have we seen this? Oh yeah, we have in fact seen this, although we did not see it on this date. Under construction. And not even one gif of a little sign with a guy digging a hole, turning slowly. Surrounded by text with the blink tag on. Okay, audio for all. The DM Tune Box was my first big project. Oh yeah, those are just links to sections of the page. Dislikes artificial boundaries. This guy would be hell to hang out with. Listen, I don't respect social norms, but I'm way into women. Very upsetting. Okay, Adrian is Edison, I'm Tesla, or something like that. Yeah, those two got along and worked together, right? Basically what I'm saying here is I'm the one with the talent, and Adrian is a balding stiff who knows how to make a deal or two. He's well aware of this dynamic and has made peace with it. In all seriousness, Adrian's a great guy. I'd like to just pull back on the things I just said there. Out of curiosity. Okay. Just thinking about the fleshy chunks in the young coder's face, you know? Remember to acquire all of your music legally. Shouldn't be hard since Digi-Exchange was closed. There's a lot of stuff here about the secret project, about, yeah, I'm preparing something big for the 2000 update. So when we found the brain crash page, the mind crash page, Tim had a paragraph at the bottom saying something about Hypnospace not being good for you, right? Man, how easy would that be to access again? I mean, it's got to be in the archival project. It was definitely on this day. I do not remember how to get to it. Because obviously we can't do it by accessing the text field that we used to get there the first time, because the whole hack is no longer present. If I just type mind crash, was that page tagged? Probably not, right? Yeah. Because why would it be? What would be the benefit of that? Okay, here we go. You did it, you're a hero. P.S. Dad misses you. Okay. This is shitty, though, given how she feels about that name. Okay, here we go. A hacker I'm good friends with found some evidence that Hypnospace is really dangerous to your health. So I'm probably going to get off of here as long as you come with me. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. A hacker I'm good friends with found some evidence that Hypnospace is really bad for your health. So Minx knows. Minx knows whatever it is. He knows about whatever it is that that Dylan was doing that ended up causing the actual mind crash. Shoot, man, how are we going to get in there? If I press this... Yeah, this isn't actually helpful. Yeah, most of the pages don't actually have any evidence of the thing on them. Okay, well, I guess let's just turn it back off for a moment. If thou art the beloved. Alright, disable all the Minecraft stuff. Yeah, the core problem we're facing here is that I don't have any idea what the password to that Minx page might be, because I don't know anything about Minx, so I don't even know where to start looking. All of the creepy stuff with the initial virus, the festering host, do we know that that was just Tim? I mean, Tim was definitely not in with the hacker group at that point, because he's still not really in with the hacker group as of the end of the events of the 31st. What is this? It was deleted on December 23rd. Was this that religious girls page? Citizens' free trial has ended. Okay, welcome to the world of squishers. I collected all squishers, but not 4 sparklies. Sparklies are hard to get because they're almost never in squisher packs. If you have a sparkly, send me a message and I trade with you. Okay, well this is not Not actually terribly useful. I guess it's a page we didn't have archived, right? It's something. So, searching the Minx tag doesn't get us anything. Obviously, searching the hack tag did not turn anything up. If you were a hacker, why would you label your page as a page belonging to a hacker? But somehow we got Minx's headband ID, despite the fact that you can't get it from the citizen data on Minx's page, because that's blurred out. Maybe I should go back through the footage and figure out where I got that from. And then that might be the next step to take. Let's see, is there anything in our email that would be helpful at all? Probably not, huh? Yeah, okay. Just trying to think, what else might be group? Maybe you wouldn't identify yourselves as hackers, but you might identify yourself as a group. I'm not 100% clear at the moment if Minx even is a person or a group. I was regarding it as a single person for a while there. And then at some point, yeah, talk to one of us. All decisions are made by committee. This page has nothing interesting on it except for the login link, which you can only click if you're looking at it through the fancy eye. Don't worry about it, you'll never afford the software anyway. So they were selling software. I thought that this meant this was a reference to the software necessary to get in. But yeah, they're talking about selling something here. Well, password you entered does not match any on file. So what we would have to do here is get a hold of the account information of somebody who already had access. So we need somebody who's, technically adept enough to reasonably have access to this. Then we have to figure out a way of getting to their password, which hopefully would have been hosted on their Flis or something, because if not, I have no idea how you would find it. Who is out there talking about Flis? (002A762B) is not actually a headband format. So we don't actually know who put this page up. And we could try typing that in. It's definitely not a real format. Hold on, if I pin this, it will stay up over the thing. This isn't going to turn anything up, yeah. And I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to deduce the real headband information from this. Because it's 5 numbers and then a letter, right? But, how do we know which numbers, yeah, this is just not useful. That is a crying shame. So Gearhead Greg is the only person who mentions Flis directly, right? This is where we learned everything that we know about music. Did we try to see if he had a Flis? I don't think we did. He totally might, right? Yeah, okay. Super Tasters. Funny clips from a morning show I listened to. HypnoS free software. Random freeware I'll put here as I can't find it, or as I find it for convenience. Can't speak to quality or usefulness. Do we know what April Pet is? Program with a big creepy looking eye that blinks now and again. The eye is transparent and anything under it looks wavy. Either this is some sort of Trojan/hacking program or someone has too much free time on their hands. I definitely don't need to download Professor Helper. I know all about Professor Helper. Mostly shows strange ads connected to Kappa Cache. What's weird is that it sometimes actually does help. That is weird. I just assumed it wouldn't. Professor Helper uninstall. You probably want this. Yeah, fair enough.
Downloading rip by gearhead. Greg.
This is just going to be a little text file probably saying, I'm the one who ripped this, don't... Okay. Few hilarious clips from Super Tasters, a soup review segment they do on FM Mayhem with Ben and Jim in the morning. Well, I mean, I guess let's listen to one.
Super Taster clip 05.
The odds of this having anything useful in it are very low, but they're not actually zero, right?
Music file added
Hey,
to
I'm Ben.
library.
I'm Jim. And we're the Super Tasters. That's S-O-U-P, Tasters.
It's pretty quiet. Can I see more information here? No, that's
And
not what I
remember
wanted.
to add your website to the Super Tasters web ring. What are we eating today, Jim?
We're eating cream of mushroom.
Cream of mushroom.
And somehow they managed to make a cream out of a mushroom.
I've never really understood that because they're funguses.
I have no idea how that works.
I'm assuming a blender. We did add milk to that, so that's creamy.
Richer even than heavy cream.
We could compare and contrast by just eating spoonfuls of heavy cream.
So I like them that has mushroom chunks in it.
Yes.
In the cream.
I actually am going to have to differ with you there. I don't like mushroom chunks. I like the mushroom cream. You know what I really feel like doing with this soup, Jim? Making a souffle or a casserole.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah, I would like to add this to another thing, like transmute it from this delightful soup form into a new form.
A new form.
Yes, perhaps one involving grains as well. Mushrooms, they're good for you. Mushrooms, they're not plants. Mushrooms, ask for them by name.
Okay, that was not... I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be useful, but even as far as not useful things go, that was not useful. Alright, April.pet. Right. I was going to look at that. What is this pet? Oh, April the Flying Hamster. Okay. Well, so now we know how to get a pet for free anytime we want. That's good to know. Be free, April. Why do they always poop directly into the skull? What is their obsession with pooping directly into my skull? Out of curiosity, does this change at all as we go back in time? So he has not discovered the all-seeing eye yet at the end of November. Hey, you know what we haven't done? We should go to the Flis of the guy who developed the pets. That's probably where he would be keeping that other pet. Roddy. Don't remember the ringleader dude. Okay, ringleader Roddy. He's gotta have a Flis, right? I felt kind of bad. We were sort of like zooming through the game and not really stopping to smell the roses as often as I thought maybe we should have. I'm feeling better about it now. Alright, he had the all-seeing eye too, huh? Okay, this is the latest version of this. I guess let's archive all the versions. Testpet.pet.
Downloading test.
Do believe this will be the thing we were looking for. Yep, totally is. Also, by far the coolest of the pets. So we should be getting an email any moment now about having done an extremely good job on this. Rename. What was your name, Muleta? Okay. We'll keep this one around a little while. Although, again, we know how to get... We get one for free anytime we want it. Hold on, it pooped directly in my skull again. What is wrong with you things?
Message received from tap_.
Alright, it's at the bottom of the list there. I could embrace you. This brings back fond memories. Sometimes I'd pet it for long stretches of time. counting each heart that materialized around it. I think I'll do that now. Okay, and listen, if this is how you want to commune with your old friend, it's, whose business is it really? Not mine. I'm electing to ignore it. So what are these?
Downloading girls _whip _2.
Okay. You know, he was just learning to draw Taurus. I guess we knew that he had an interest in that. 2Bs. This is going to have some progress on it, right? Nice. He's doing it. You're a real artist. Okay. So final. Yeah, I am familiar with this naming convention. Alright, let's see how much slicker it looks. Nice. You know, one thing that's really nice about Muleta is easy to draw. Go ahead and throw that on my desktop. I'll find a place for it. Okay, well that was useful. Hey, look at that. We managed to get one thing accomplished this episode. And I mean, we found the all-seeing eye. We also found out that we don't actually need it, and that we can just click the link if we want to by being really fast. Faster than the speed of internet. How? How are you even pooping? You don't have a digestive system. We'll put this up here. Hold on, let me... There we go. Perfect. It's beautiful. Alright, well, I think maybe that ought to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when maybe we will track down one entire additional item from the Lost and Found list. And we'll see you then.